Alright, let's get going with it, shall we? It's time for Glasgow Lady to try to beat the Spire. Let's make a dog's mess of this Niao. So much unexplored lore with Niao. I wonder if we'll get more lore in the sequel. Because this is a very gameplay first game, and that is good. Maybe it's better that we don't know so much about the characters. The wee scattered bits of lore here and there are enough to say it. Right, what do we get? Random common relic, great with silent. Getting a curse for a rare colorless card? Sounds good, but you might just get 3 really awful offers. That said, Apotheosis is pretty great, and we have an early opportunity to remove the curse. Let's have a look at all of our upcoming opportunities. Elites, rests, and merchants. I never used to do this, but what I got sick of was hovering over these when checking out going up the list, and the only thing I care about are elites, rests, and merchants. I've seen some mods that color every node, but when every node is colored, no nodes are colored. That was deep. Right. God, it's pick your path for the elites towards the end and at the start, but it's a 2 elite max run. If I take the far right path, I get to remove the curse, and I get 4 rests, and I get to fight the burning elite towards the end. That's a pretty sweet deal. This could be Apotheosis, it could be the bomb, and I love the bomb. However, we're fighting the slime boss, and that speaks very heavily towards boss swapping. The slime boss is the worst matchup for the silent. She is so anemic in Act 1 that getting a good split on the slime boss is difficult. God, I really don't want a boss swap when I could be doing this. But whatever, let's take boss swap. Oh god, we're swapping everything! I feel like I disproportionately roll the panda box whenever I do the boss swap, but okay. At least the panda box is particularly good in the silent because of our vast number of strikes. And well, I'll be damned, I actually got 2 block cards here. And when you panda box the silent, you find yourself heavily lacking the block. This seems alright. Heel hook's a bit of a miss, most of the time. But we've got Catalyst with a poison card, so immediately I want to go poison decking. Storm of Steel, maybe we can get some envenoming for that. Okay, I'm alright with this. And it's a good use of the plugin already, because people are going to want to see what in the world we're dealing with here. I would want better poison to go with Catalyst, but because right now this is a poison 3 card at best. I think this is fuel for the fire spirits. Alright, let's get going and see what we can make of this. Do I still fancy the far right path? Yes I do, because with a deck like this, you want to get removes and upgrades pretty quickly to refine the deck. Uh-oh, Jawworm is here to make me feel pretty bad about my choice. Remember when I said I at least have some block? I'm going to need to draw that block approximately now so I don't take that damage. Approximately now, so... Oh, thank goodness. Right, let's super cripple you. Stab and slice you, and that means Storm of Steel really doesn't do anything at all. Where'd this extra energy... Oh, neutralize. Not neutralize. Adrenaline, of course. Not a bad turn 1 against the Jawworm, but Jawworm's a very aggressive fellow, so let's hope that we can Catalyst for 2. No, we can get the rare heel hook hit. Lovely. Maybe I should have considered what I reshuffle into my deck. Catalyst for 2 poison, that's just... That ain't right. That boy ain't right. Does it just get a bunch of shivs? I don't know about that. What if I just doppelganger? This turn kind of blows. So how about I shiv you once and then turn all of this into 2 energy, 2 draw next turn? Yeah, because I'm not killing even like this. Although I come pretty close to killing. This is my draw next turn. Let me think. That's 12 damage, bringing you down to 7, 6, 5. But you're going to block. I should be able to do that, actually. Let's do this. Storm of Steel win. Storm of Steel indeed win. There we go. Whew. Glad I talked myself out of some bad judgment there. Right, what are we doing here? With Prepared, Sneaky Strike is very takeable. Prepared and Survivor both discard. So that's pretty decent. Blade Dance, on the other hand, is that 12 damage with shivs. Do I want to shiv, though? 'Tis indeed a question. I'd like to poison, but poison isn't here right now. I'll take a sneaky strike. It's good damage. After all, we lack strikes. And I want something for my... Ah, crumbs. One short in killing you. No, not with poison stab, we're not. Heel hook's gotta go. Heel hook's gotta go. And Survivor is well welcomed here. Alright, so with that gone... You are dead, dead, dead? Alright, perfect. Panda Box makes me quite jittery at times. Because having to understand a completely random deck immediately is a lot to get your head around. I mean, where's the synergies? What's the priorities for removing, upgrading, transforming, working together, retaining? It's a lot to suddenly wrap your head around, but it's really exciting. There's a lot about this game that just keeps tickling the correct parts of my brain. I don't want a second Poison Stab, not by a long shot. Predator adds a third 2-cost card to the deck. All-out attack is some much-needed area damage. And it's more discard for Sneaky Strike, although that, of course, could backfire. I need some area damage, get all-out attack. Is this your usual start of stream? I rarely find you online thinking you're on the western side of the world. What do we count as the western? I'm based in Hungary. And they're on the Central European time zone? CEST. Yes, that sounds about right. What's being removed here? Because we're definitely removing. Are we definitely removing? Heel hook could certainly go. But what if... Well, actually, with leg sweep and neutralize, maybe it doesn't have to go. Poison stab could go, but I think I want the shot because I want to buy poison. Let's justify that. Not poison, not oh, well, it plans on sale. Now that is a steal. Oh, that is so good. Well laid plans on sale, and that is priority upgrade. Strengthens Storm of Steel, strengthens Heel Hook. Someday it'll strengthen Catalyst. Oh, that is so good. Right, excellent. Shuriken miss, not a concern. We don't have many shivs. Guess I got Storm of Steel, but the real miss is Toolbox. I love Toolbox. Don't think I want any of this. Another prepared is just draw down. Alright, let's keep moving. That was a good find. Am I sure I don't want to remove? Storm of Steel could absolutely go, even though it's just won me a couple of rounds. But it does have some nice synergies. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant to get rid of it. Alright, let's move forward. Save our money. And take out the slimes. Take out the slimes, huh? I could Storm of Steel and kill you immediately. But then I don't get well-laid plans down. If I well-laid plan Storm of Steel, you still die. Good. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Decent enough, but I come frail. Frail is bad. Neutralize is good. Catalyst is bad. Leg sweep is good. There we go. Hard to block, but don't let that stop me. And actual doppelganger value. Doppelganger also a good upgrade because it's just 1 energy, 1 draw. Although do consider it's also draw down. Do this and don't hit Sneaky Strike. Yeah. Not that it matters, it was dead already. Perfect fight so far, and we never die to Knob. Ugh. That's the second Blade Dance we've been offered, and there's an Accuracy. Accuracy makes Storm of Steel pretty nice, but with Catalyst, I would like to go Poison. But again, the game is under no obligation to ever give me another Poison card. Whereas right now, it's saying, hey, you like Storm of Steel and Accuracy, right? I'll take it. Power's a power. Hello, Blue Slaver. You're a terrifying foe at times. A lot less terrifying when you can't hurt me. Get the damage going. Doppelganger for nothing. Yeah, because I don't want to see the card again. The cardigan. Right, remaining weak is good because Heel Hook. Prepared is good because Sneaky Strike. Still good because of Sneaky Strike. Just get the damage in, get a little bit of block in. Yeah, that's okay. Take 3 fairly unavoidable damage. Unless I was willing to use my potion there, which I was not. Don't even need to discard. Donk. Add some money. There's poison. Oh, that's a third blade dance, and Darius is going to be rolling in his grave here. 3 blade dances and an accuracy offered at the start of the game. He'll say, why do I never get that? He'll say. Sorry, Andy. Okay, is it still well-laid plans? Because I need some poison. Yeah, damage output is king. Let's get the deadly poison. Might seem like a sad upgrade given the options, but I'm trying to make poison work here. Don't do that. Either way, this doesn't work the way I want it to. I want to play this and pray that it hits Storm of Steel. Nice. Still taking 8, which I'm not happy about, but when am I ever? It's one of the problems of playing... oh, hang on. What do we got here? Are you dead? 7, 14, and 5, 19, and 2. It was absolutely the correct upgrade. Alright, get back our money. Ah, crumbs. Well, I guess we could die to Knob now. Yeah, vulnerable potion is damage output, which is important right now. Nightmare. Nightmare accuracy, nightmare adrenaline. There are some good nightmare targets. But I severely lack any kind of block. Piercing Wail is block. Nightmare is incredibly hard to play early on, of course. Just need Envenom to do poison shifts. I really don't like Envenom as a card. It's so expensive. Nightmare is a bit of a brick right now, and I'm not sure I can afford a brick, but it's a very greedy take. Some nice Nightmare targets down the line. I think I take Piercing Wail, though. It's a much more actionable card. Hello, Knob. Survivor Sneaky Strike. Goodbye, Piercing Wail. Hello, Sneaky Strike. Wait a second. I probably need to Fear Pot you. Yeah, not afraid to do this. I should have been, though. Roar. Now all my skills are bad, and this is a skill as well. I have a feeling I'm in for a bad time here. I think I need to do this. Yeah, because you must die next turn. Ouch. Right, do you die to accuracy Storm of Steel? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 shivs that deal plenty of damage each. Yeah, we're good. And this Poison Stab is more damage than a shiv. No, it's not, because I played accuracy. Right, good night. Whew. Getting through Knob as silent is always tough, but we did it, and we get a really good reward, the Bag of Marbles. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Helps with those turn 1 kills. And Stripping Artifact, of course. A block card. I need them badly. Give them to me. It draws as well. That's good. Small chest, but don't let small chests deceive you. It's healing. Great. Unfortunately, we've already gotten rid of 2 potions, but this fire pot is still 5 health for us now. Yeah, we had the pot, but I always want to save that if I can. It sure doesn't look like damage. When they're vulnerable, hard to do damage. What a shame. Guess I'll get accuracy down while the going is kind of good. This could be a fire pot run, fire pot turn. It sure doesn't look very nice to me. Oh, good. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Who needs to die first, anyway? The looter? I suppose the looter needs to die. Gain 3 block. Draw 2. What would I even draw? Heel Hook's a good one. Again, what would I draw? Is any of this good? Is any of this better than just Survivoring? No, nothing's better than Survivor right now. Wish I had my well-laid plans down. Again, that fire pot is totally acceptable to use here. Catalyst, Poison Catalyst kills the looter before he runs away. And then it's just you to worry about. There we go. You're guaranteed dead. And let's actually hold on to that Storm of Steel. Because then you die. Was that another perfect fight? Say it ain't so. This is going suspiciously well. Ever so suspicious. Bye, looter. Give me back my money. Glad I didn't get ectoplasm. That's 2 looters that would have stolen all of my money. Terror is nice normally, but I'm trying to make a poison deck here. It's not going well. Another piercing whale wouldn't go amiss. Slime boss terror though, could do with a good split. How many opportunities do I have to get more poison? Only 2. Oh, crivens, we're coming towards the end here. That is concerning. I don't like to spec into either or here. I'll begrudgingly take terror. And I'll certainly upgrade well-laid plans. Okay, Red Slaver is here. Red Slaver is not hurting me today. At least not yet. Not much point in drawing. I don't like the fact that I just drew all my block, though. Could be Fire Potion's time to shine. He's going to make me vulnerable, and then he's going to strike me for 21. You might notice that that's not good for me. However, it's also not good for him, because he's dying. 14 and 14, and surely there's a way to kill him beyond this. All I need to deal is 10 damage. That's 9 damage. Ha, there we go. And he's out of here. Better hold on to the Ascender's Bane, I might need it. Alright, whew. A 3rd piercing whale. No, I took terror, didn't I? Acrobatics for draw and discard. I don't like doing that on 3 energy, which is what we're at. Piercing whale for weak application. Sucker punch for weak application. Not terrible with heel hook. But another leg suit would be welcome. I need more block here. Piercing whale is block, so I have to take that. Doesn't need an upgrade for a long time either, which is useful. Adrenaline's always a nice upgrade. It's just extra energy on a deck that needs energy. Terror upgrade is also energy. Leg sweep for more block, more weaken. Or what about Catalyst to triple poison? Really good with my well-laid plans. It's a way to get a good split on the slime boss, but that requires quite a bit of setup that's unlikely to happen. Yeah, main priority is how in God's name do I kill slime boss. The Spicy Elite is coming up as well, though, and it's either Sentries or Gremlin Orb. Catalyst could work on Gremlin Orb if I draw it after the poison card. Where is it? Deadly Poison. Of course, it's not here because it's already upgraded. Alright, let's do Catalyst. Again, the Fire Potion is there either for a good split or killing Knob. It's not Knob. It's the terrifying maximum hit point Sentries. At least they're not metallicized. That would be my least favorite. I want that Piercing Wheel for next turn, so we lay a well plan. Get some adrenaline. Nice. Poison working on Sentries. Doesn't happen often, but it'll happen here. Difficult choice. That all-out attack is hard to play because I need to save this Piercing Wheel for next turn. Could save a Piercing Wheel, Cloak and Dagger for next turn, because then in comes 8, and then in comes 2. That's not dealing much damage, though, is it? All-out attack is a lot of damage right now. Do we just take a risk? It's a very big risk. I do not want to lose Piercing Wheel. Yeah, it's too big a risk. Even though the damage is damn good. Yeah, I'm so sorry, all-out attack. You'd be very useful next turn. Very useful indeed. You got a second Piercing Wheel, yeah, but there's no guarantee I draw it next turn. And if I do, I'll play them both. Because in comes 20 and we severely lack block. And it's not here, although leg sweep is here. So there wasn't much to worry about. Even so, get screeching at them. This thing needs to die pretty fast. If I leg sweep you, then you're weakened for next turn, but I'm not dealing the damage here. I'm dealing damage as king. What if I backflip Storm of Steel? You can still hold on to Storm of Steel. I can even reduce the damage taken here. I don't want to see Doppelganger in this fight, which is becoming a regular thing for me to say. I could just leg sweep Storm of Steel next turn if I want to. Especially since we probably have leg sweep coming in. Leg sweep, heel hook. Prepared can help. That is block 6. Poison stab is poison. What's still to draw? Terror and accuracy. Heel hook hopefully draws me accuracy. Solve the poison stab for now. You're already dead, so I want to focus this thing. Give me back my energy. Leg sweep will weaken you. Or you. No, weaken you for next turn. Heel hook will draw. It's terror, it's not accuracy, although I wouldn't be able to play both anyway. Save Storm of Steel. Save Storm of Steel next turn because we have accuracy. And you're going to die, so I'll terrorize you. Alright, should be good. I know I'm playing slow because I got a lot to think about here. The deck is so unusual. Whew. Hey, it's Yagamoth! Yagamoth himself. Always a pleasure to see you around. I hope you're doing well. We just kill you outright, so let's make sure we have as many cards in our deck as possible. And especially if they're dazed, because what the dazed do, they turn into deadly shivs, dealing 8 damage a pop. Did I say 8? I meant 12. Seems like a waste using that for 1 damage, but still a problem here. This thing's going to attack me. I don't have good block options, and I'm full of dazeds. I'll take a little bit of block here. I better hold on to these dazed cards. I might need them. No, they fizzle away. Good luck on your run. I like lurking here. Always a pleasure, Yaga. I might consider using that pot to block 10, but this is really good against Slime Boss. Also, killing you is really good. I like killing you. Get out of here. Beautiful draw. Not an easy fight. The sentries are the worst spicy opponent, apart from maybe maximum hit points Gremlin Ob. When you are the silent. Ninja Scroll we'll think about. Emerald Key is good. Bane. Deal more damage when the enemy is poisoned. No, I need block. Block and draw, and backflip is consistent at that. So the Ninja Scroll is always worth considering on the silent, because if you get Bag of Preparation with your Snake Ring, you will block 2 draw with this thing. However, we got rid of our Ring of the Snake with the Panda Box, so of course we take it. Also works really well with Bag of Marbles. That is just normally 12 damage, now it is 18 damage. Turn 1. Slavers are gonna die. Do I rest just in case Slime Crush comes and kills me? Smithing is good. Smithing is very good. But Slime Boss is terrifying. He is, in my opinion, the scariest opponent of Act 1. And he's worst against the Silent, right? Slime Boss is worst against Silent. The Guardian is absolutely the worst for Ironclad players. And Defect, well, he crushes everything. Can you get +1 draw per turn with the Boss Relic boss swap? No, because there's no starting relic to swap. So Leg Sweep is useless. The Shivs are absolutely useful. Maybe I should see what's in Backflip, because currently... yeah, on this turn you want to maximize the damage. Plus there might be accuracy in here. There is not accuracy in here, but there is Neutralize Heel Hook, which is maybe still accuracy. Oh, the reward. Some people would just go, shiv, 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 he's vulnerable. But no, think, can you maximize the output somehow? And the answer was we could. Do I deadly poison? That's 7, then 6 for 13. Bring him down to 81. And then there's a split. Alright. Let's do what we can. Maybe I should have played Doppelganger so we don't see it again. Which again has come to be quite the thing we keep doing. Backflip, do you have any good answers for me? I'd like well-laid plans. I'd still like well-laid plans. I got my well-laid plans, so... I terrorize you, I hold on to Catalyst, and we go ham next turn, or Catalyst bring that to 18, that gives me a split next turn. We definitely well-laid plans. We definitely terror, because I need to maximize damage next turn. I could probably afford to Cloak and Dagger, but let's see what's in prepared first. That's fine, get that out of the way. We don't need Piercing Wheel right now. I might want that for the split, though. This is our draw next turn. Survivor will trigger Sneaky Strike, so we can do good damage. Storm of Steel is also good damage, though. I still don't think it's all-out attack. The discard that this does is much too terrifying. Can I get away with a Shiv? The Shiv will do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage, bring you down to 80, 78. No, that splits. Alright, so hold on to Catalyst Piercing Wheel here. Yes, shame about the wasted energy, but when is it not? So Slime Boss is all about maximizing this turn right here. He's coming in for the 38, and you are terrified. If I hadn't rested, this is fatal damage. But we're ready this time. I was born ready. I Survivor to trigger Sneaky Strike, but that weakens Storm of Steel. Maybe I can get away with something else. Maybe I can Poison Stab at Catalyst Storm of Steel. That's probably better than Sneaky Striking. Because the discarding a card hurts my shiving, and my shivs are very powerful right now. So yeah, we do that. Poison Stab, Catalyst, Shiv, 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 dead! Save the potion. It's a thing of beauty. That was Slime Boss's worst opponent. We killed it with no potions. And we even get a potion for our Prudence. And we get options. Good options on that. Alchemize when you have Toy Ornithopter. Incredibly difficult to say no to. Wraith Form when you struggle on block. Well, we've added 2 backflips. We've got Leg Sweep. I still want more block, and some footwork would go a long way. But with well-laid plans and a good Leg Sweep, we might be able to make this happen. I still worry about Act 2 a lot, though. Let's take Alchemize. And let's take our Boss Relic. What are we hoping for? What are we hoping not for? I don't care. Go. It's not Crown. It's never Crown at the end of Act 1. Crown says, I already have a perfect deck. Because reducing your card options by 2 means you're playing very blind for the rest of the game. Sacred Bark normally I would say no to. But we have Alchemize, we have Toy Ornithopter. If I just had Potion Belt, this would be terrific. If I had White Beat Statue as well, the Sacred Bark almost makes up for having only 3 energy. If I want a 4th energy, I must discard a card every turn. That doesn't work with Storm of Steel, because I have nothing else in my hand unless we somehow find Dead Branch. It works with Prepared, it works with Survivor, it works with All-Out Attack, kind of. It works with... not much else. Not happy with that. I think I would take Sacred Bark. Not usually a fan of this thing, but Potion Build does speak well to Alchemize Toy Ornithopter. Increased block, you get similar how strength improves attack damage, says Aven. Ave, probably to some other question. Oh, what does dexterity do? It increases your block. If you have 1 dexterity, then your card that blocks 5 suddenly blocks 6. And dexterity is very good in the silent, and she has a card called Footwork, which gives +2 dexterity, +3 when upgraded. We take the Sacred Bark. Silence is a very, very energy-hungry character, so we're hoping that we find anything to give more energy. Energy Potion would even be a nice find at this point. Alchemize is great. The cards that generate energy through discard or holding on to next turn might be a little awkward for us. But it's silent. When are things not awkward? Tell me about what's coming. I want that early merchant. We need to strengthen our deck considerably. But doing that goes elite, elite. Maybe that's good. Get our 2 elites for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then open ourselves up to options, because when we get this far, we can consider maybe we get, I don't know, old coin and want to go shopping some more. Maybe we find a membership card here and want to go shopping all the time. Maybe we want to go for the 3rd elite or just get out of here. Or maybe we just die to these 2 elites. That's also possible. But we want to make a potion and play a potion every turn. The potions are stronger. 40 damage fire potion. 6 shivs. And they're upgraded. I don't often play with Sacred Bark, but maybe I'm going to be very happy to do so. Oh, wow. Well, you people are in for a bad time, but maybe we could make it an even worse time. Blocking is good, but killing is also good. Piercing Will is blocking, ostensibly. And we can Survivor for the rest of it. There are many options here. Back Mugger goes first, by the way. Why? Because he hits like a truck with lunge. Mugs twice and then 50% chance to lunge for 18. And his smoke bomb is bigger as well. He smokes bombs for 17. This guy smoke bombs for 6 and his lunge is far easier. So, usually go for the Mugger first. You maybe go for the Looter if you're quite certain you cannot kill both. We can't draw anymore, right? Yeah. Shank, shank, shank. And I think we use the Cunning Potion here. And then we try to alchemize for the extra potion. This is a lot of damage, so it kind of blows to use on this. But it's good to use it while they're vulnerable. Then again, accuracy plus gets a similar amount of output. Still think the answer is Cunning Potion here. Sure. The healing is extra nice too. Now I can actually terrorize you to ensure that killing you in the future is also easy. And there's my alchemize. Wait, where's my block? Maybe here's my block. That's unfortunate. I don't want to take that 11. Decent potion, by the way. 12 poison. I could kill you right now with that potion. 7 and 15 won't cut it. You're going to hurt me. But these potions are very, very good potions. Maybe I'm okay taking that damage. We can heal it back later with, you know, the potions. Alright, sure. It'll be easier to kill you next turn anyway. Will it? Maybe I'd rather Doppelganger than Heel Hook. Heel Hook's really pathetic. Maybe he drops a potion. Maybe he does, in which case I'll feel very sad that I didn't just use a potion to kill him. Because then I'm down and down. But these are 2 good potions. If he drops something like a speed potion, then eh. What do I care in that sense? Good, he didn't drop a potion. Footwork. I said I wanted it. Here it is. Get it. The Angry Avocado is here. Well, I think that poison potion's getting used. Pretty much immediately. I heal a bit, and then I start feeling the pain. We should see what's under the backflip first. He's not weakened, which is a shame. Accuracy will make these shivs cane, but I would rather block as much as 21 as I can. I would also like my well-laid plans, but there are many things that I'd like here. Right now it's 666. It barely gets through the block. The poison stab on the other applies more poison, which when tripled is going to kill him pretty fast. So actually, I think I'd rather well-laid plans and keep the poison stab than do any of the rest of the stuff. That means getting rid of these shivs. That's a bad idea. Just play them. Does a little bit of damage if nothing else. More damage coming my way, but that's the welcome to Act 2 treatment. Please give me Catalyst. I said, please give me Catalyst. I do not like being frail here. Really, really cripples your damage output. There are a lot of things that I want to do here, though. Like play that potion, just for healing, if not... Well, no, I want to play this. I want to play these 3 cards, but on 3 energy, silence in a bit of a pickle. Sorry, we've got well-laid plans down, just believe. Keep them neutralized and believe in the heal hook appearing at some point. Sure, there's no point playing Slice, it does nothing. Need to make that potion at some point. This guy attacks every single turn, so it can be a little bit awkward. Deadly Poison Catalyst kills you, by the way, so let's just hope that Catalyst is right here. Right here. Right here. Deadly Poison, Kata, dead. Potion! Block 24 potion. Well, isn't that delicious? Let's play Footwork so people can see what Dexterity is. There it is. Increased block gain from cards by 2. If only I had block cards. That's not a block card. Anyway, goodbye, Angry Avocado. Horrifying fight, by the way. Silent has a lot of horrifying times. We get another potion. Gain 10 strength. On turn 1, that kills slavers. Is that better than blocking 24 or dealing 40? This actually deals 45. But I propose that we take both of those in preparation for this being slavers. That puts me in the awkward situation of not wanting to play Alchemize because those potions are so good for slavers. And that's an awkward situation to be in. Maybe just use the Flex Potion more liberally. Bouncing Flask is poison. It's also incredibly expensive. But it is a lot of poison. Where are the upgraded cards, by the way? We are behind on upgrades for sure. Firepot is basically the bomb. The bomb is AoE. On the Bouncing Flask. Oh, well. I said these are good for slavers. They're also good for this fight. There's no way I'm paying 322 gold. We're going to get another relic here. Plus, they give you this really scathing speech. Yeah, they start laughing at you. It's all very horrible. Recht. What happens here? Bear needs to die because he lowers your dexterity tremendously. Let's see what's in Adrenaline first. Also, we have Alchemize, so we get a replacement potion. Replacing is good. Also, Piercing Will is a full block. I don't have to kill Pointy right now. But remember, Romeo doesn't attack at all. No discard for Sneaky Strike. Second Piercing Will. Cloak and Dagger for another Shiv, but we don't have anything to Shiv harder with. 4, 9, 9 goes up to 13. Just Alchemize into another Fire Potion. Yeah, it's always an option. I think we take the Flexing. Flexing only currently works on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Is it better to just do 40? No, I think we flex. Also means I can see what's in Alchemize. Might sharpen my decision making. 8 plated armor is actually no joke either. Right, let's start doing some damage. If I kill Pointy, I don't have to... oh, wow. Oh, that's so close. 33. Yeah, Piercing Wail stops him from hurting me at all. Yeah, also 21 and 21 is just shy on Bear, so how about we do this? Bear dies. No, not Bear. And then either I kill you or you don't hurt me at all. Yeah, when in doubt, killing is good, but what does Romeo do going forward? 12 and 17, you always do 12. I've got both my Piercing Wheels already. I think I'll kill Romeo and save you for later. Thanks, Romero. Good Flex Potion. I can't kill you, so I need to figure out blocking here. One, two, three, 4 shivs. It's not enough with accuracy down, so I guess we just well lay our plans, or we start killing you. Starting killing you sounds good. I could survive here well with plated armor. This plated armor saves 5 damage. And on 40% potion chance, that might work out for me. You know what? There's no guarantee that I'm going to continue to be able to block against you. It's reasonable, but not guaranteed, so I'll just do that right now. See, no guarantee I can block. We made a good decision. Although the other option was to fire potion you, but I wanted the damage output. Alright, so he's going to hit me for 4. And then he dies. Tricky. Alright, there we go. Oh, richly rewarded. We get another considerably better potion. Dupe your next 2 cards. We get the Red Mask Relic, making all enemies weak on turn 1, and we get some options. Do I want a second Deadly Poison? What I want is energy and draw. I don't think I want that Deadly Poison. No, not unupgraded. Infinite Blades is one of the worst cards on A20 in my opinion. Costs 1 energy. You need to draw a card to get it, which is the card itself. And it doesn't do anything on the turn you play it. In 4 turns, this will pay off as much as playing 1 Blade Dance. It's just far too slow. Of course, there are situations where it could be good, but this isn't one of them. These guys are quite scary. Triple Cultists. Catalyst coming at the wrong turn. Well-laid plan's coming at the right turn, though. My block coming on the wrong turn. Yeah. Currently, I'm just playing well-laid plans. It's a good that is a good all-out attack. Can't hold on to anything here, though. Delete one with a fire potion. I could delete one at any point with a fire potion, so I don't want to front load doing that. What I think I do is I shiv, all-out attack it, and see what's left. Although I wouldn't want to lose neutralize, would I? Because it's just free damage. Alternatively, since Alchemize is right here, it's a great time to use a potion. Hold on, I could Duplo Alchemize. That's incredibly funny. I could also dupe all-out attack for pretty major damage. That's 30 to all. Yeah, I'm getting rid of 2 very, very good potions, though, and Slavers are right here, but there's also an opportunity to buy more potions of the ones I get below. So here's what we do. Knowing that we're going to do 30 to all of them, we'll just... Let's see, 30 to all... I've got 666 for 18, that's 48. And that is 52, so Front Cultist just dies. Shiv, 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 neutralize, dupe. Shunk, shunk, we see what's left. Although it doesn't really matter, because this stuff is gone. Oh, crap, that got rid of my, my Alchemize. Oh, no, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Oh, well, the punish. What a misplay. Well, it happens. I don't play perfectly. I should have considered that, but I guess I didn't. I also lost the second duping of that. What a mistake for Jake to make. I think I need footwork, but we're not seeing Ascender's Bane again in this fight, surely. Make that strike really sneaky. Screech at them. That guy dies next turn, however, what's coming? I think I'll take you, because then you get murdered by Catalyst. Pretty perfectly, I might add. Unless we've already seen it. We might have. Where are you going, Bouncing Flask? Well, I just need to survive a turn, but... that kills you. That does a number on you. And then I just make sure you die. You're gonna die anyway. Actually, you dying anywhere is a bit of a problem. I want my Alchemize back. I don't want to be punished. Don't punish me. They are punishing me. Okay. So I made a pretty big misplay. And I'm not punished. We get the potion back. Oh, man. Somebody once asked, will this man ever be punished for what he does? I would say no. I want another backflip. It's a shame it's not upgraded. Taking all these unupgraded cards blows, but we haven't been offered upgrades. Alright, I need help, merchant, because I need help from myself. Corpse Explosion is amazing. Not because of the poison, but the AoE just killing everything. Works really well with focus poison like Catalyst as well. Deflect, also good. I want both of these cards. And Footwork. I want all 3 of these cards. But that stops me from getting Vajra, Gremlin Horn, Extreme. Amazing shop. Where's the buy all button? Oh, we could double the effect of Smoke Bomb and leave a fight twice. 10 dex, 10 strength. The Flex Potion tempting over the Fear Potion, given we're running into Slavers. This is 1 in 3 Slavers, and if it's not Slavers here, then it's 1 in 2 Slavers here. So what are the odds we fight the Slavers? Right. I want all of this. Do I want Strange Spoon? Not really. I don't want to save my strike. Yeah, I don't want to save Terror, and I don't want to save my shivs. Adrenaline is nice to save, but that doesn't make up for everything else. So we don't take a Slave Spoon. Do I take Gremlin Horn? Destroys Reptomancer, helps the Slavers, helps the Gremlin Leader. Leaves me with only enough money for 1 of these. I could take Gremlin Horn, Corpse Explosion, and that's pretty good. Can I afford that? Quick check. That's 340, 352. I got 357. Keep the change. It's not the Slavers, so it's 50% chance we fight the Slavers next turn. Gremlin Leader attacks on turn 1. Thank goodness she is made weak with the red mask. Also accuracy with my shivs. I could Survivor into Sneaky Strike as well. Sneaky Strike immediately deleting one of these gremlins. Of course it's going to be Fat Gremlin, because Fat Gremlin is just the worst. That means I take all of this damage, huh? Because, surviving for my Sneaky Striking means getting rid of Leg Sweep. Then again, I don't have the energy for all this. This is why Silent hurts so much on energy. Ways to live forever. Do that for 11 block, and keep the weakness on the Gremlin Leader, but that won't be useful. Gremlin Leader won't attack next turn, because I'm deleting her little minion buggers. That means no well-laid plans? That feels even worse. But well-laid plans is so good. Oh, but we're going to get energy and draw from all of this. Then I really don't want to throw anything away. It just gets worse and worse the more I think about this. Does that mean I accuracy kill one of these first then, so I draw something and get the energy to throw it away? I think it does. I rather think it does. So Fatty's going to die to Sneaky Strike. I survive with a backflip. Obliterate you. Continue the shiving while the going is good. Do I really want to block that 4 damage? It's tempting, but keeping hold of Leg Sweep with well-laid plans... I don't think Leg Sweep is worth what little it does right now compared to getting the poison going. Always use a potion, but we don't need to use it right now. Could be a very vital kill on a minion. Whew. God, I have to think so much about every hand. Panda Box, why do you do this to me? How dare you make me think about my actions? Definitely getting footwork down. 6 vulnerable on you. Doesn't really do anything that Terror doesn't do, which is all the more reason to get rid of the potion. Is this still the first run? Absolutely. Alright, be vulnerable forever, please. Terror is a bit of a dead draw now. Colorless Potion. Not great, but... You know, we need every bit of help we can get against the slavers, right? Don't particularly want to discard anything here. Also, this is good AoE next turn. I I don't really want any of this next turn. Maybe leg sweeping if you get a bit absurd against me. Yeah, free damage. Okay. Here they come. Well, I wouldn't want to get rid of adrenaline, so let's just play that right now. Catalyst on that poison. If only I had a way to poison more. Maybe backflip can help me out there. Wait, I got deadly poison. Deadly poison catalyst? Deadly poison poison stab catalyst? No, but I can always weaken you into heal hooking you. Focusing this on Gremlin Bleeder because if she dies, the rest of them die as well. Into poison stab, deadly poison, catalyst, and we win. 51 dead in 2 turns, no need to do anything. Which is good because this guy has a lot of problems. When he charges up in 2 turns, he deals 30 every turn, and yes, he gets buffed by this as well, so it's all quite bad. Well, why kill when you can ultra kill? Run! Yeah, you better run. Now give me a good relic. Alright, the good relic is Letter Opener, not bad. Area of effect for playing a lot of skills. Painful on 3 energy, but everything is. Speaking of painful on 3 energy, I know a lot of people love Envenom. It's a very, very satisfying card. But it's just way too hard. It's going to eat up an upgrade to even be playable. And right now, I'd like to upgrade Footwork. I'd like to upgrade Bouncing Flask. Adrenaline is nice. Terror is nice. There are a lot of good upgrades. I don't want to add yet more to my upgrade deficit. We only get 3 upgrades, so the rest just act, so they have to matter. It's not Envenom. Envenom is terrible. I wouldn't go that far, but it's certainly not what we need right now. Which is maybe what you mean. It's nice not to need to heal a lot, by the way. So, speaking of those upgrades, which do we feel like? Probably Bouncing Flask. Who's our enemy anyway? Collector. Wish I had the Specimen to transfer Poison onto Collector. But Bouncing Flask is still a good upgrade, especially against Book of Stabbing. Who is, by all chances, who we fight here. It is indeed the Book of Glasgow. Well, that fire pot's probably getting burned, and the colorless potion is almost certainly getting burned. 5x2 coming in straight away. We have accuracy. Could even accuracy Storm of Steel in an outright act of aggression, because we can backflip into more things. Can't discard for Sneaky Strike right now. Is it just accuracy shivs Storm of Steel? Maximize the damage? If only I had Flex Potion, you'd already be dead. Let's see what's in the colorless potion. Because I can always well lay plans that if it's something that's useful later. Panache? That's a little bit of extra damage, but is there a secret weapon that we could ask for help? Heal Hook, funnily enough, would give us 5 damage and 1 draw. Is that really funny? I don't think so. Panache is not that much extra damage. Can I even play that many cards? Might deal 20 damage, actually. Mind Blast is actually 21. Mind Blast is 30 damage. That's pretty cool. Sure. Oh, it gave me 2 copies of it and I didn't have space. I forgot that that got doubled with Sacred Bark. Damn. Come back. What a mistake. I should have made space in hand. Whoops. Could have had 2 Panaches, though. That would have been similarly good. Oh well, eat that. And then let me feel bad about my own mistakes here. Shiv, shiv, shiv. I would love to well-laid plans, but this Storm of Steel is good damage right now. Could be out of this fight right now if we want to, but no. Could be out now if I hadn't misplayed that, but I did misplay it. Alright, Piercing Will's here to forgive all of my sins. Alchemize is here to forgive more sins. Nice. Please don't hurt me. Please continue to not hurt me. Alright, and Catalyst wins the fight. It's a thing of beauty. That's not Catalyst. That is similarly not Catalyst. Have I already seen Catalyst? No, it's there. It's just a little shy right now. Block potion time? I don't want to take that damage, and I do want you dead. Also heals, so sure, just take the block potion. Accept the mistakes that you have made. Yeah, that Mind Blast would have made everything perfect. Many things would have made this perfect, but I won't be punished if there's a potion waiting for me right now. In fact, I will be rewarded. Surely you want to reward me, game? No, but it gives me an amazing relic, the Bag of Preparation. Ninja Scroll Bag of Preparation, actual synergy. Normally it is not, because of the Ring of the Snake, but our decision to turf it in favor of the Pandora's Box has rewarded us greatly. Again, where are the upgrades? I'll take that leg sweep, though. I need block. And I'd like another nice relic. Oh, big chest, big reward. Oh, mummy hand with all my powers. I was saying that facetiously, but we do have 3 of them. Nice. We are strengthening up a lot. Can't wait to make a mistake that actually costs me. Okay, should get away with a free... should get away with a free potion in this one. Well, there's my free potion. Oh, Slavers destroyed. Now I really want to see them. What did that make free? Deadly poison? That's great. Do I want to actually see something new here? No, I'll save the energy for Doppelganger. I could well need it. Given what this foe does. Makes you confused. Cards random cost. I love Snecko, but sometimes Snecko doesn't love me. Although sometimes Snecko knows only love for me. Only love for me. Terrorize them. Pierce them. Watch them do no damage whatsoever. Let's keep them weakened, shall we? Yeah, I might need that next turn. Infinite Blades is a power. Yeah, there's almost no situation in which I take Infinite Blades. It's just so bad. I know a thing or two about bad cards. Can I kill you with Storm of Steel? I've got accuracy, so it's 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8. With Weaken, yeah, you're gone. We've got both of our potions. And those shivs don't get randomized. I forgot I was weakened, by the way. Draw 6 cards. If Slavers were not a possibility, I would take this. Swift Potion, so good. But on 3 energy, draw is actually a little less good. Backflip with a plus. Now I've got a lot of block. So now I want a lot of footwork, and I need more energy. Yes. Feels bad skipping that potion. Feels bad taking the shop, actually. I have no reason to go shopping. So let's take this path. I hate you. Art of War would be nice. Oh, hold the phone there. Calculated Gamble is spectacularly good. However, what about Backstab? Backstab, 0 cost, front load with Bag of Marbles. I might take that over Calc Gamble. And that is an unheard of decision. Also, check choice for shop. Damn merchant. Difficult choice, actually. Calculated Gamble is phenomenal. Really good. But I don't have much in the way of discard synergy. I've got, what, 1 Sneaky Strike? On the other hand, Backstab is front-loaded 16 damage. And we're about to fight the Slavers, surely. If anything, it's not... the hand is already full. No, this will replace one of the 7 cards that we would draw at the start of the turn. But it's okay. Front-loaded damage is perfectly good to have until pretty much Act 4. So this Backstab can carry us a long way. Calculated Gamble is amazing, and if I find the Toilet Tissue Relic, I'm going to be very sad that I didn't take it. But this is also an attack that exhausts, which is good. I'll take that Backstab. Centurion and Mystic, very difficult fight to lose in, but them both attacking turn 1 is a good way to lose in it. Fortunately, we have front load. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of things. Shonk. Give me options, please. Those are certainly options. Don't want to see Ascender's Bane right now. That said, maybe I don't want to see unupgraded backflip right now, not when I can leg sweep my way out of this situation. Okay. Aha! I knew it was waiting for me, and I was right. So what do I do? Leg sweep, well-laid plans, shift my way out of this? Yeah, take no points of damage, please. And let's weaken you, because you're already dead. Whooshunk, whooshunk, whooshunk. No cloak and dagger nonsense, just hold on to... Oh, hello, Terror. Kill the Mystic. Do not play Alchemize, we don't need the healing much, and these are excellent anti-slaver potions. By the way, the slavers might never show up. It's always a possibility. Ew. Bouncing Flask is not the way forward, but what is? Heel Hook is. Storm of Steel is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kills you, which is good. Am I getting rid of anything important? Maybe, but backflip will give me a little bit more. Beautiful. You're gone, you're blocking... Oh, thank you. Gotta make one of these shivs for you now. This is going tremendously well. I know I'm not having to stop and think about what I do, but that's because it's difficult. Not this fight, though. This isn't difficult. You go now. Shank. Right, almost max roll in the gold. Another catalyst, pre-upgraded collector is solved, provided we live long enough to play these cards. Right, 2 upgraded catalysts are good. Bouncing Flask is already upgraded, right? Yeah, that's also good. Footwork could do with an upgrade. Yeah, my block cards need to be blockier. Another Footwork would also go very well into this mix. Upgrading Backstab for 4 more front-loaded damage, which is actually 6 more upgraded damage due to vulnerability, is tempting. But Footwork keeps me alive in longer fights, and we don't seem to have a problem with hallway fights even on 3 energy. Because of the front load, by the way. The Ninja Scroll, the Bag of Marbles, the Red Masks, I don't need to worry so much about blocking. Even the Letter Opener, it's all front load, and that is needed for hallways generally. And it's good enough to take care of some elites. Like the not slavers. Wow, whole Act 2, 3 elites, no slavers. When I prepared all Act for them. It's not fair, is it? Anyway, a Heel Hook. I need these little gremlin bastards dead. 6 and 7 kills 1 dead. What about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? That's just 1 short on killing you. But this isn't. Get out of here. And Piercing Wail stops any incoming damage here. Sheer perfection. Let's make something free. Leg sweep free. Sure. Keep you weakened forever. No, do not do that. That's the console, by the way. Why did I add boot? Because I was testing the Slay the Relics thing that wasn't working earlier. And the console button is right next to number 1 on my keyboard. Right, get shiving, get deadly poisoning. I don't have well-laid plans, so maybe just play the catalyst, unless this is well-laid plans. Ah, well, isn't that a conundrum? Still playing it, because poison is poison. Resummon, naturally. I should be going for the kill here. But hey, free cards are free cards. Still don't have well-laid plans, which kind of blows right now. And I don't want to risk drawing into it, so we keep going. By the way, I'm totally okay with using a potion to kill Gremlin leader. She remains a threat. And these potions, maybe not so hot going forward now. They're still good, but I want to fish for better potions like Ghost in a Jar. Ghost in a Jar is pretty sick. What do I do here? Survivor the Alchemize? That feels wrong. Survivor the well-laid plans. Potion does indeed kill the leader. Yeah, I said I was going to fish, right? Let's get fishing. And healing. 2 colorless cards. Well, It really helped with the Book of Glasgow earlier, so maybe it can help again. Make Sneaky Strike free. No, okay, well, not a big deal. Not that anything matters here. Keep moving. I gotta remember that, yeah, Gremlin Horn is there. A lot of things to remember. Oh my god, I'm punished for not taking Calculated Gamble. The tough bandages are so good. Discard a card, gain 3 block. Storm of Steel just became very good. I want Calculated Gamble. I want Acrobatics, even on 3 energy. Tough Bandages is the absolute GOAT. Is that the right term here? Greatest of all time? See, I thought it was the game of all time, but maybe not. Discard a card, gain 3 block. This is phenomenal block. Oh my days. Combine that with something like Hovering Kite, get a lot of draw and discard with Tactician and outmaneuver? Something like that. Another Accuracy or Wraith Form. Do I want another Accuracy? I'm trying not to do Shivs. Frankly, I could lose that Accuracy and I wouldn't be unhappy about it. I think we take Wraith Form, really good with well-laid plans. It's also a power. Powers are good. Maybe you're thinking of GOTY, Game of the Year. It's not impossible. I've thought many things in my life. None of them particularly good thoughts. Do we just upgrade the Wraith Form? That's a lot of staying alive. Alchemize could become 0 cost, making it a lot easier to fish for potions, though. I think given we're fighting Collector and we have a poison build, we want to outlast the poison, so Wraith Form is a great upgrade. Alright, Collector, you have a 50% chance of doing a potion for me, so I shouldn't be scared of using his potions, and I'm not scared of terrorizing you turn 1. Terror, Accuracy, Shiv, 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 Backstab, move along with my life. Also, this will make something free. But there's not much to make free here. Okay, Cloak and Dagger at least gives me another Shiv to throw at you. Shiv, 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 Stab, Shiv. Prepared. Corpse Explosion's nice. Shame I can't play it. This Doppelganger for another draw and another energy next turn. Good keeping you vulnerable. I might not even care about your little grubby friends and just focus you down. That might be a foolish, foolish thing to do, though. And I've done foolish things. All-out attack and hope that it doesn't hit Piercing Wail? In that case, Piercing Wail first, right? But there's no draw to go with this unless I kill one of these bastards. And that's not happening. I should keep Collector weak. Of course. No, I should kill the little buggers. They're getting fluffed up and they become pretty terrifying as time goes on. Meaning, I could just firepot one of them right now. And that's happening right now. Okay, Survivor, not what the doctor ordered. Because it doesn't help with anything. Maybe I should have Colorless Potioned. Yeah, Colorless Potion could have been draw. Should have considered that. Right, I need to poison the Collector to death. And I still don't have well-laid plans, so that Catalyst is feeling a bit silly right now. Just take the 38? I need to hold on to these catalysts. I think Colorless Potion's going down the food chute as well. Although maybe next turn so it actually heals me. Although it could be useful right now. Difficult choices, but let's be liberal here. Add a random colorless card into your hand. Cards are good. And you never normally use Magnetism. Magnetism's cool. Also make something free this turn. That could be big. It'll make 2 things free this turn, which could include Wraith Form. In that case, play what you're going to play first. Catalyst is free. Backflip is free, that's useful. Free Footwork? Free Footwork. Free Wraith Form? No. Could Catalyst right now for lots of poison. And I think that's okay. Better to do it now than not now, because I can hold on to the Wraith form and just outlast this. That's a few turns and you're dead. So we've won the fight. That's a good sign. Potion really saved the bacon there. And now we get lots of cards every turn. There's Alchemize. Do I have any way of duping that Alchemize? Are there any colorless cards that duplicate? I don't think so. Let's just take our one potion. Huzzah. And do we just Wraith form now? I think we do, right? Wraith form solves everything, as is often the case. Thank you, Wraith form. Although I could just held onto it to her next turn, but it doesn't make a difference. She's already dead. Look at how dead she is. Make her deader? Ooh, I want that. Oh well, too bad. Maybe I should be... Oh, right, she's already dead. Never mind. Okay, so we get a 8-plated armor. Not the best potion, but it's a potion. And then we get options. Malaise is a good one. Even though I'm only on 3 energy, Malaise shuts down a lot of nasty opponents. Anybody that multi-hits, it's really, really crippling against Nemesis. Yeah, we take Malaise, right? Grand Finale is awful. Die, die, die is not really an Act 3 and beyond card. Give me the Malaise. Could have forced Free Wraith. Could have forced Free Wraith, but for what end? Not that it matters, right? There were many routes to victory there. This is not energy. The only energy we've been offered is Hovering Kite, and we didn't have the discard to make that work, so 3 energy Silent is a very sad Silent. Tiny House Silent is an even sadder Silent. Black Star? Wrist Blade? 0 cost attacks. Well, I got Slice. I've got my Shivs with Storm of Steel. That does help with front load quite a bit. But I think it's Black Star any better than this. And I hope we get a 3 elite path here. And hopefully I pick up things like Lantern, Happy Flower, anything that gives me good sustain or extra energy. So let's pray for those 3... heck, 4 elites would come at a very opportune time right now. No, not treasure. Merchants and rest. Right, eyes peeled for 3 elites. The 3 elite path. I'm seeing 1. I'm seeing only 1. Okay, so I need to hit you, which necessitates hitting... Wait, what? I guess it doesn't. Necessitates hitting you. 1, 2, 3. Enough money for the shop. I could buy a mid-ranged common relic. Actually, I'll be able to buy whatever after this fight. Take events. Events are cool. Might be 999 gold, although we have no Omamori. But yeah, we gotta slay these... gotta slay these guys. Let's move. Far right path for 3, really? 1... Thanks, Chumro. I'll take the far right path. Freaking guys. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Too early in the morning for that, he says at 2:20 p.m. Recht, I'd like some potions, please. But maybe consider what we're doing here. Loads of relics if we had a shovel. Oh, yeah. Always believe in that shovel. Get my backstabbing out of the way. I need to block a little bit anyway, so just give me some cards. These are cards. I've seen cards before, and these are some of them. Interestingly enough, Storm of Steel gives me a ton of blocks, so I could actually go ham on one of the spikers. But what is our spiker solution? Poison, of course. And we have deadly poison to boot, so this is okay. Neutralize the Fool, give me my potion. It's not a great potion, considering we already have Vuln on turn 1. But dead enemies are dead enemies. Take out the back one as well. Oh, we also have Letter Opener as a spiker solution. Fascinating. 6, 6. Yeah, I can take that. I'm not slicing, though. Probably should have sliced instead of shiving, but I wanted the card exhausted. Please don't attack like that, it's very rude. Malaise shuts them down if you can get enough energy on them, but nope. Oh, Corpse Explosion for free. Beautiful. I love powers. Play that for the letter opener value. Wraithform probably wins the fight. Yeah. So I deadly poison you. If I do this, I take 1 damage. Is 1 damage too much? Yes, it is. Because of the fight's already... Wait, I'm taking 1 damage anyway. How's this possible? I'm meant to be invulnerable. Alright, I would say revenge is sweet, but you're not dead yet. Now you're dead. Boom. Headshot. 10 gold. What a miserly amount. That's the lowest you can possibly get. I'm taking that deflect. 0 cost block is pretty important on a 3 energy deck. Now, energy relic, please. No, no, and no. Okay, it might be orrery. Well-laid plans might sound good, like a second one. Retain 4 cards. 1, I keep forgetting that I can retain 4. 2, retain is great when you can spend it. And this game is really not giving me energy. I don't really want a fairy. We have no problem surviving right now. I could switch a potion, I could remove a card, but I think I take orrery and we fish for anything that gives energy. Except maybe outmaneuver. I don't want delayed energy, I want energy now. Remove a card? I don't know what I'd remove. Maybe slice. Yeah, probably slice. It's not very good. But what about adding cards that give me energy? Yes, I could do with that. Orrery's just so good in general as well. Sure, help me out here. Acrobatics plus, it's tempting. Especially if we get 0 cost concentrate. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is gain energy immediately. That is a no. There's the outlet. Ooh. Lots of energy on a next turn. Now that is tempting. Especially since it says plus on it. Dodge and roll also says plus. Right, that's a yes. That is tempting, but on 3 energy, acrobatics, even acrobatics plus is hard to swallow. Very hard to swallow. But it does work with concentrate. Outmaneuver's pretty good with well-laid plans. Yes, it is. Was the well-laid plans pre-upgraded? No. I'll take the outmaneuver. Right. Dodge and roll plus and acro plus. I think I'll take it 1 acro plus. Dodge and roll, on the other hand, it's 12 block with footwork. Footwork hits this twice, by the way. So it goes up to 9, then 9. Free block on next turn. Useful when you know you need it. Might have too much block at this point. Envenom may be good? No. No, it's not. Unupgraded outmaneuver? I don't think so. We took the upgraded one. I don't think it's any of the rest of this, though. Tempting that dodge and roll plus may be. What do we have in terms of block, anyway? We've got Survivor, Cloak and Dagger, if we can count that. Got a bunch of backflips. Got Deflect. Got Discard. And we've got Wraith Form, so skip. Deck's already pretty fat at 38, so no thank you. Were there any remaining things? No, because I can't afford anything with 5 gold. Alright, gotta slay those elites, gotta get better relics, gotta get energy. Our madness is energy. With Toxic Egg, yes. Without them, no. Just lose 3 max hit points. They're not real hit points after all. The event is a fight. What a world we live in. Hey, outmaneuver. But I need some kind of front load here. Stabbing you in the face is a good start. Deadly Poison Catalyst. It gets the fight going pretty fast. Leg suit keeps me alive on this turn. Being alive is good. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Yeah, Deadly Poison Catalyst is too much damage to say no to, despite the other options that we have here. Plus, I can heal the minuscule amounts of damage with a potion. Minuscule damage, he said. Minuscule damage. What damage? Did you see damage? I should still play a potion, though. Like I said, the vulnerable potion's not that useful to me right now. Hang on, this is no good if I don't actually play Alchemize. Hold off on the potion playing. In that case, I should concentrate so I have a better chance of actually playing stuff. Wait, concentrate is this turn, not next. Well-laid plans is what I want. Whoops. Oh well. Goodbye, you two cards. Hello, well-laid plans, and keep the deflect. Also, that made a card free. What am I doing here? Alchemize right on time. Alright. Heal. Get a considerably better potion. 4 strength on turn 1. That's really good. And then you die. Ooh. Why die when you can die hard? Hey Jake, you plan on another long play? Yeah. We already voted for Star Sector like 3 weeks ago. The problem is the perfidious German brought backpack battles to the channel, and that's been absorbing all of my thinking lately. 6 thorns. Oh man. That's really good for heart, but we're not at the heart yet, and we have too many potions to cycle through to consider that. Crippling Cloud. Also Finisher. Finisher turn 1? Would be cool if I bottled it, but no. Escape plan's pretty good. It doesn't do anything. Wait, are we fighting Time Eater? No, we're not. Take the escape plan. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're not taking that route. Not in a million years. Get that out of my face. More events? Could fish for better potions in fighting, but events are cool. Especially when it's a rare relic. This fight is incredibly dangerous, by the way. So let's take it on. It's dangerous because these guys, they're like cultists, but they've already pre-buffed themselves. Also, they hit harder in general. They just keep burning you, and they gain 5 strength every turn. It's truly terrifying. This is strength potion moment, by the way. For healing that I don't need? Yeah, because I still need the potioning done. Want that footwork down because that makes deflect backflip immediately better. It also makes backflip free. I don't need this backflip yet. Let's hold off for now. But only for now. Storm of Steel. If only I had my... Take out the back one. I was thinking with Corpse Explosion you want to take out the highest HP one, but with the Letter Opener I'm almost assuredly going to do the 3 damage needed to put you in the death zone, provided we draw that card. I think there was another train of thought that was happening in my head, but it seems to have departed. Alchemize. Yeah, I do want that potion. Gambler's Brew. Whoa, that's a lot of block. Especially on a draw like this. But I'm still looking for Corpse Explosion. I don't have well-laid plans down though, so it wouldn't help at this point. Alright, well, let's just get shivving, 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 stabbing. Okay, maybe no to Corpse Explosion today. Can I just block this and pray for Corpse Explosion? Not without drawing. Okay, this could be useful. Deadly Poison, huh? Corpse Explosion just wins the fight next turn. And I'm sure I'll be able to kill you one way or another. So what I should do is ensure no damage, and then focus some damage on you. These things are damaged. Ah, bollocks, that was a mistake. And there's something to give me more mistakes, but this is okay. This fool seems to be dying pretty handily. Get out of here. Fighting just one of these, well, we just did that, didn't we? Leg Sweep makes life easier, but what else makes life easier? Screeching Whale. Really have enough block here. I feel a little bit bad that I'm not going to get my Bouncing Flask down, though. Or will I? Eat it. Gotta say, a lot of things are going my way in this run. It's suspicious, isn't it? Glaswegian. Paid actors. They're more likely than you think. Nothing else to play or care about. Down you go. Our rare relic for once is not the shovel, it's the pocket watch. On all those turns where I play 3 cards or fewer, draw 3 next turn. I don't seem to be getting hit much, so Masterful Stab might be tempting, but it's not really the Act 3 and 4 card we need. So I give you a skip, even though you're nice front load. You might think 0 cost cards are good on 3 energy, but we need cards that do more than just hurt the enemy now. We need support for the rest of the deck. Energy, at least we have a lot of draw, so energy is what we need, really. And ways to enhance our poisoning. Piercing Whale, I already have 2. I'd pick up a 3rd one if we were closer to the heart, but we're not yet. Nemesis. You want stars? I'll give you stars. He's vulnerable on turn 1, by the way. As in, he's not intangible. Poison can destroy you on alternating turns, but we're not there yet. What do I do here? Other than cry a little bit. We have no draw, do we? Ooh, that's sad. Oh, well, I guess we just do damage. And well, this is draw, isn't it? I can Gambler's Brew a lot of things away. If I really think it's so important to set up on you, then I could throw away all of this. But I would like this front-loaded damage. But it is draw, right? We won't see these shifts for a while. He's going to kill me with burns, though. I might actually Gambler's Brew here. Yeah, Deadly Poison, Gambler's Brew. Try and kill him with poison. Sure. Sadly, I can't use the healing, but we block with this at least. Concentrate, thank you, because there's Bouncing Flask Catalyst. Also Corpse Explosion. Also Adrenaline, okay, this is good. Get rid of garbage. Leg Sweep's not necessarily garbage. Does prolong his weakness, which is good. He attacks very, very often. But Slice, well, Poison Stab might be it. How much energy are we going to have? We're going to have 4. 3, 2, 1... We gotta stay the course of the poison. Adrenaline will be more, though. I don't think we realistically get Leg Sweep off here. Bouncing Flask, Corpse Explosion... Catalyst? Yes, we gotta max out that poison right about now. Although for all we know, there's another Catalyst waiting for me, and then he's dead. Alright, this is good. But what's not good is when he 45s me. He's not 45ing me. Oh, the fool. The fool, he's dead next turn, and I get my potion back. Life is good. I don't think I'm playing that well, but the draw order for this entire run has just been phenomenally good. Look, he's dead. I didn't do anything. How could I win? I did nothing. There's nothing to set up, which I'm very grateful for. Pop. 2 relics thanks to Black Star. One is bad, the other is also quite bad. I suppose that Maw Bank will be money by the time we get to a shop, so sure. And it's not like I can say no to these relics. They're strictly better to take than not take. But yeah, we don't really want many attacks in our deck right now. When you discard, draw 2. You know, I do discard. I have a lot of ways to discard. I'll take you. The problem is if I don't discard you, you're just hand clog, but we have a lot of ways to discard. Do we? I'm not sure about that. I took it anyway. Also, we can duplicate a card. Try and tell me that it's not Catalyst. You could tell me that it's Wraith Form. Wraith Form is a good target. Wraith Form, Catalyst, Well-Laid Plans, Adrenaline, all good targets. I think Adrenaline's out because it's not upgraded. Well-Laid Plans, what do I want a lot of cards in my deck for? Cards in my hand for, rather. Would be great with a Calculated Gamble. No, not Malaise. Malaise got a lot weaker when I didn't get my 4th energy. Duplicate Concentrate Plus. Duplicate Alchemize for loads of potions. Again, it's not upgraded, so I'm not tempted by that. I think it's Wraith Form or Catalyst. Since poison is largely our strategy and 2 catalysts isn't the be-all and end-all... Oh, Footwork Plus is another excellent choice. Plus it's a power. 2 times Catalyst is enough for 200 damage per round on the heart. Yeah, but if the draw order is wrong, Catalyst gets top decked, and then on a reshuffle gets bottom decked, you're just not seeing them and you're dead. So that's why a 3rd Catalyst can be useful. But Footwork is an excellent option. More dexterity. To keep us alive until Wraith Form can kick in. But I gotta say, 6 turns of Intangible when you're poisoning folks is amazing. Yeah, lots of great targets here. I think it's Wraith Form Plus. We have the poison solution, we're just a little slow on it. So do we speed it up or double our ability to, without consequence, sit through it? Yeah, give me Wraith Form. So many good options. It's a good sign of the deck that there were lots of things that I wanted to duplicate. If I got to that event and I thought, oh, there's not really anything I want to duplicate, then that's a sign that the deck is liquid rubbish. I wonder if the duplicated card would have been upgraded if I'd duplicated an unupgraded attack. Strictly speaking, I am adding an attack into my deck, so it should be upgraded. But you never really know, do you? Speaking of things we don't know, nobody really knows how to deal with Reptomancer. She is the big threat in Act 3 that everybody talks about. Everybody has a story of dying to Reptomancer. Fortunately, we have well-laid plans Wraith Form immediately. But we need to do better than that. Unfortunately, front-loaded damage on these things is hard, but like most hard things, it's not impossible. Let's draw a card. Storm of Steel. Well, we could get rid of all this stuff and just shiv daggers. That's probably not a good move, but it is a move. When we have well-laid plans Wraith Form, that's a terrible idea to do. But this dagger isn't dying right now, and she is resummoning. Storm of Steel kills the dagger. We have 4 energy. What I could well do is play well-laid plans, Deadly Poison, shuffle these away for shivs, draw something with the dagger. Could also prep poison on Repto, but let's not play potions until we know we have a replacement. It's a shame to say goodbye to the Wraith Form, but I have a second one, remember? Also, if somehow this doesn't... Oh my god, don't tempt me like that. Do we do it? I think we do it. Let's just win this fight quickly. Also made Poison Stab free. Prep that poison. Is the dagger actually going to die here? 6 and 6. 9 and 3 is actually 12. Which means we don't even need to Storm of Steel. Gosh, that worked out splendidly well. So we just melee's Repto. Or have a Mighty turn next turn. Since we're already intangible, we have a Mighty turn. And we just get rid of this card. Oh. Oh! Oh my. Okay. Yes. You might think hold on to that so we triple more poison, but I'd rather get it played to do the damage. And not waste the energy. Plus, look, no poison to amplify it with. For now. No draw. That's not true. We'll get draw from killing these fools. Shivs. Shiv 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not vulnerable though, and they're just regular shivs. Maybe I should have played that poison potion to triple it. Maybe. A little bit of extra damage in while the going is good. And then Storm of Steel it. Also, watch this block. I love tough bandages and they love me. My draw's a backflip, that's useful. This is less useful. We've only got one more turn of intangible. This is starting to look at least a little bit hairy. Losing my dexterity as well, and I haven't played footwork. Okay, hopefully we turn everything around. All my nice poisons... What nice poison? I need more poison in this deck. Let's draw some cards. Oh, that's handy. That is also handy. Add to the handiness? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, life is good now, except we haven't found Alchemize, so I need to not kill Repta this turn, but definitely kill her next turn. So let's think carefully about how Bouncing Flask Catalyst is going to work. Bouncing Flask will bring us up by 12, bring us up to 31. Tripling 31 is 90-something. And then we have 8 cards. With Retain, we can get the Alchemize. So don't play these potions. Think about which potion you don't want and play it, actually. Right, we've won the fight. Where do we go from here? Into extra energy next turn. Careful not to kill her. Keep draw with me. Nothing else really mattress. Alright, we're tangible, but she is dead. And there's Alchemize and Footwork. How funny. Right, 12 potion. Think about the elite fights. They're the priority right now. Actually, my next fight is an elite. I'll have 2 more relics as well. Hopefully one of them's a potion belt. Giant Head isn't very susceptible to poison. The Nemesis refight is susceptible to poison. Neither of them are particularly countered by Essence of Steel, even if it's level 8. Huh, strength again. Okay. Play powers because it feels good, and then watch her die. Yeah, Multi-Catalyst says keep the poison, right? Toxic Egg! It's very, very late, but it's still good. Horned Cleat is amazing. 25 gold is gold. 40 damage. Is that better than 4 strength? See, I'd need to play 10 attacks with 4 strength for it to be better than just a fire potion. But strength is more malleable. Strength scales with vulnerability. I think we keep the strength over the fire potion. They say plus on them. I did say I wanted another piercing will if we got closer to the heart. This is closer. And the plus is useful. Give me that. And I cannot take this relic no matter how good it is. And it's not that great. I mean, max health is lovely, but give me the key. Maulbank continues to provide me with gold. Please don't be a shop. It's not a goal. It's not a shop. It's a glowing tesseract. We absolutely take this. I said I didn't want to fatten up my deck much more. But a fat deck is fine if you have a lot of deck control. We have a lot of draw. Got a lot of backflips. And this could be Apotheosis. Could be the bomb. Could be low-cost powers. And it's 10 hit points that I can afford to lose because we keep healing and keep not taking damage. Discovery is good. Blind is good. Metamorphosis is not. Discovery is good, though. Good Instincts is good. Just free block. If I had the Abacus or the Sundial, Deep Breath would be good. Why is Metamorphosis back again? Panache. The only unupgraded thing here, but it's a zero-cost power. And I do need energy. You're kidding, right? The one unupgraded card is the one I take. Crazy, but I do take Panache. Not really for the 5 cards in a turn thing, but zero-cost power means it will make another card free. And with so much draw and so little energy, we take anything that can ostensibly give us energy. Good Instincts is a good card. Also, we draw 2 for free with Deep Breath, and it's a really good way to reshuffle Catalyst back into our deck if we saw it and didn't play it. Another zero-cost card. 2 weak to all enemies? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm quite sure about Deep Breath, though, even though Good Instincts is good. Discovery can be anything, but that means it can be trash. But at least you get to choose one of 3 trash. I think this is a skip. The deck is absurdly fat right now. It needs to be less fat, not more. Although I will concede 2 weak is still good. Helps with heal hooking as well. I'll go on then. Strips artifact off of Donodeka too. I should probably recall, although there are still some good upgrade targets. Alchemize, not Panache. If Panache went down to 4 cards, sure, but it goes up in damage and that's not what's relevant about it. There's no second footwork to upgrade. Adrenaline would still be nice for the energy. By the gods do I need energy. What are our opportunities for more... Just in case I get absolutely ravaged, I'd like the opportunity to recall here. So let's recall now and upgrade later. It's surely a foolish, defeatist way of thinking. If we have Adrenaline upgraded, we won't need the extra healing. I have to recall before the main fight, and we do fight the giant head, so we get to do the full merry-go-round. Don't play Wraith form just yet, but do play Terror. And take a deep breath just to draw 2. Is there a card that I would want to play but then get back immediately? Most of this stuff exhausts. So I guess we just use this to draw 2? Almost certainly want Strength with Giant Dead. But then again, Catalyst can make the poison kill it absurdly fast. Maybe do this, we need the healing anyway. How do I block here? I'm sure there's a way somewhere. Give me 2 cards, please. It's not particularly useful. Okay, I guess Piercing Will is our block. Block with our face. Malaise would also help with the blocking, but what a waste of a turn to Malaise. I'd rather Doppelganger for a better turn next turn, because this is not a good turn. Also, he's weakened, so the -2 is not quite as impactful. Same could be said about the Piercing Will, though. Yeah, take 5. I don't like to take 5, but let's have a Doppelgang, because all-out attack is not the answer. Alright, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, hold on, I should play this because I don't want to see it again. Goodbye, goodbye. Not a very good turn. Important power is not in play, taking damage when he's barely doing anything. And now we get block when he's also not doing anything. Good thing I upgraded that Adrenaline. Could be saying that unironically if Catalyst shows up. Hello. Some more poison, perhaps? Some more poison, perhaps? I might hold on to the Catalysts, actually. I mean, what, it goes 33 to 99? And we've already seen and discarded one of our Wraith forms, but if the other one shows up, it's all Gucci. 99 poison is still good poison. Plus, it would waste energy not to do this right now. Maybe do one of them and then save the other for when we get Deadly Poison or Bouncing Flask. Nah. Get Damaging. Get Alchemizing for Gambler's Brew. That could help. Save the Deflect, it's quite important. Probably not Storm of Steel. Probably not. Blocking our way to Wraith form is how we win now. This is not Wraith form. However, it might be Wraith form. It's not Wraith form, but it is a 0-cost power, which is nice. Especially when it makes Piercing Will free to take 9 points of damage, almost. Almost. Get that poison going. Alright, I will deign to take 1 damage off of you, Giant Dead. Because now he starts hitting like it's serious business, and you notice we have not found Wraith form. Why did I even make 2 of these cards? And I don't have the energy to double leg sweep. Ow. Alright, good thing we have Weaken. Could Gambler's Brew, if I really, really don't want to take this damage. But I might leg sweep into nothing. However, discarding cards is also block. I really don't want to take this damage. So, yeah, Gambler's Brew, help a buddy out. Prepared with Reflex. Hello, Wraith form. That's why I didn't spend energy. Now we're safe. Safe as houses. So the Wraith form was a safer pick than multiplying Catalyst, is what I'm going to claim right now. And we got nothing else to worry about. We did use our potion, but that's life. And let's just make that pocket watch seem like a waste of time. Go, Panache, go! Alright, 2/3 of an omelette with a frozen egg. Maybe there's a power right here. There is not, but there is a Deflect Plus, and I'd still like some 0-cost block added to the deck. So I take it. Toxic Egg doing what it does best. Take an event. With these eggs, combat rewards are good. With the lack of potion, combat's good. But there's a combat right here. Give me an event. Oh, we could have taken... What was the relic I threw away earlier? It was a strawberry. And instead of strawberry, we get lantern? No, we get the pen nib. That's not very good. We don't do a lot of physical damage. But it's better than not having pen nib. Take another event? No, I want a potion for the boss gauntlet. Le Mans is here. Le Mans is going to hit me with a debuff that strangles me every turn. And do remember, the strangulation kicks in before poison. I've died to that before. By now, I've died to most things in the Spire. I made accuracy free. What do you make free? I could force it to hit Bouncing Flask if I Piercing Wail. But then what's the point? I'm not saving anything either way. I don't want to play Piercing Wail. Well, that's not true. It saves me 1 energy if I force it to hit Bouncing Flask, doesn't it? And there's no retain because there's no draw. Alright, I'll force it to hit Bouncing Flask. But hang on. I wouldn't use the energy anyway. So why exhaust this card? And it's a moot point to hit Bouncing Flask. Go, Panache, go. Pretty good turn on the Spire growth. Let's have even better. Time is backpack planned for once we're done with this game. You might ask, when are you done with this game? And the answer is, I have no idea. Give me energy, give me draw, give me 0 cost attacks. Probably just play Wraithform and win, right? I like the idea of playing Wraithform and winning. We don't have well-laid plans, so don't do anything else. Alchemize his way forward. Ooh, Flex Potion. Unfortunately, no matter how much front load you have, you will never kill Awakened One immediately, because his second form requires a whole turn to kick in. He's just a right meanie like that. Needs some block. Wait a second, whoops. Needs some kind of block here. Actually, all-out attack is block, that's funny. That blocks everything I need. So we'll keep these. Hang on, I've only got 1 more turn of Intangible. How do I plan on killing this guy? Catalyst sinking to the bottom of my deck, where it doesn't belong. It really doesn't belong. Well, I could play Wraithform and prolong my my little adventure here. It's not unthinkable. I'm going to keep the pen nib set up. Okay, there's Catalyst. Okay, this is fine, actually, because I can keep Wraithform and... Wraithform and Catalyst? Catalyst alone kills you, so I don't need the Wraithform. They're probably a better idea, something like Catalyst and Discard or Catalyst and Block. But do remember that this thing kicks in, so I do need some block, like 12 of it or so, which I don't have. So the correct form is... Wraithform with 0 cost block, and then Catalyst next turn. At this point, we don't even need that next turn, right? Anyway, you are dead, dead, dead. And I am blocking, because I've made that mistake before. When I said dead, I meant dead. Alright. Another relatively flawless fight. Bit of money. We get a potion anyway. Would I rather have 24 block or 10 strength? Maybe a better question is, would I rather have 24 block or 4 strength? I think I'll keep these strength. Front load is good. Blur is surprisingly good for all those turns that I get block but can't use it. Is it good though? At the moment I struggle on energy, so it's hard to generate block without actually putting it to use. If I had Calculated Gamble, I'd take Blur, but I don't, so let's hope we don't see Calculated Gamble right now. Those are some really good relics, I gotta say. Yeah, we got some excellent stuff here. Mummy Hand, Toilet Tissue. A lot of this stuff is a little too late. Toxic Egg could have helped a lot earlier, because I am far behind on upgrades. But yes, hard to be angry with this. But my deck is way too fat. We have not... I don't think we've removed a single card from the deck. It says 75, so maybe I removed something. Did I remove Slice? I'm sure I removed something, but I should have removed Slice. Anyway, let's not die rich. Let's destroy the Awakened One. With a pen-nibbed backstab... Maybe we do that. The Flex Pot would be amazing right now. Flex Potted backstab... pretty good. 75 is the starting cost of removal. Okay, so... yeah, I didn't remove a single card then. Woe is me. Do like the idea of getting some hefty damage on the cultists to begin with, but I also like the idea of drawing a little bit more to see what we can end up with. How about we do Flex Potion, Alchemize, Backflip? Then I have 1 energy, which isn't a lot, but it might get me accuracy, might get me well-laid plans, might get me a lot of things. And if things look a little dire, we can Storm of Steel to do more damage and get block. It's pretty good. Flexbot does do a lot of destroying here, and I'm open to that. I mean, look at this. It just kills one immediately. Also gives me energy and draw. That's a pretty good deal. Escape plan could be anything. Could even be 3 block. Acrobatics. Actually, that works very well into Storm of Steel. This cultist needs to die. Okay, I was contemplating playing enough skills to just do him in. Right, I have 2 copies of Catalyst, so maybe we use 1 to kill him and then another to kill him again. The problem is the Awakened one is, well, a problem. He's huge and powerful and scary. Less scary when I have Explosive Potion. Could have used that in the Cultists, it's not very good going forward. Could Acrobatics quite handily right now. Well, there's the Bouncing Flask I'm looking for. Not doing any Cloak and Dagger nonsense here. Really wish I had Retain already, though. Let's keep you weakened for as long as you can be weakened. Bouncing Flask, Deadly Poison, and then hold out for the next Catalyst, or Storm of Steel to get front-loaded damage. Now, this guy dies to poison, surely, so... but then again, I don't block that way. I maybe should just take 10 on the chin and be happy about it. So difficult playing Silent on low energy. Alternatively, we don't take the extra damage from that. We Survivor, and then we barely take any damage. Take advantage of the Strength. That is another way to look at it. 10 Strength, he's vulnerable. This blocks as well. In that case, I'd want to backflip first. To draw another card. So that I can card another thing. Also, if it's well-laid plans, we want that. It's not. It's just garbage we want to get rid of. In that case, I probably outmaneuver, so next turn is better. And then we Storm of Steel. Whoopah! Not using poison at the start of an Awakened one fight. Very, very unusual, but... killing half of him turn 1 without poison, also very unusual. Could have done even more with the Strength Potion, but I want to save that. Now we get some upfront block. He is weakened, and I feel pretty good about my decisions here because we have a lot of draw. I might not need to play Footwork yet, but on the other hand, it's probably good to play Footwork now to get the extra block at the ready because we should be able to easily deal with this multi-attack. It does strengthen him, but we have the ability to de-strengthen him using Cacaw during his transformation. So I will take the Footwork. It also makes Backflip free. Oh, Malaise. Malaise would destroy you. But Malaise would also destroy you later. The difference is it would destroy you now. 7 Malaise? 7 Malaise and he just doesn't hurt me for the remainder of the start of this fight. Still no well-laid plans, though. I think we go for the big Malaise and then set up. Oh no, not 2x4. Johnny 2x4 won't ever be able to deal with me. Alright, this is okay. Now he hits me for 12. Okay, that's cool. Keep doing that. No well-laid plans is hurting me here. It is a power that I'm very willing to play for this. Accuracy is not. It's so not that we should just dunk it for some block and some more block. Deep Breath brings everything back. That might be good, that might be bad. Haven't decided yet. I've got well-laid plans down now, so Piercing Wail is particularly malicious. I want to Wraith form when he's in his final form and things look hairy. Concentrating when I have no draw. No, Deep Breath is draw. Alright, Deep Breath and Concentrate. Unless I want to draw any of this after I concentrate it away. Actually, I want that Wraith form back in the draw pile, because it's not useful now. And all attack's not useful in general. Also, more block for free. Feels great. No! No, let's just keep him weakened then. That was terrible. Awakened One is probably my worst matchup of all the bosses of all time. Storm of Steel, it blocks, it discards. It does kind of damage, but not enough damage. I never got Terror off, did I? In that case, outmaneuver for better next turn. And then just shiv the guy. I don't scale particularly well, that's part of my problem. Maybe I should have pocket watched, actually. I should actually do well to remember that I have pocket watch. You're getting harder and harder to deal with, you know. I should start poisoning you, but maybe not with Catalyst, at least not yet. Don't tempt me, double Catalyst, it's not time yet. I could actually poison stab Catalyst, it wouldn't be that bad. I would do 30 poison, but that's still not enough. I need something like Bouncing Flask. So we'll retain like, one Catalyst and keep moving. Okay. It's not coming together right now. What about a pen nib slice, though? You'll never see that coming. Alright, we block. What do we keep? He's probably going for the multi-attack, so Piercing Wail could still be useful here. But Deflect is probably more useful. Yeah. This Doppelganger isn't doing it for me. Get out of here. Piercing Wail and Deflect, then. No. Catalyst. Are you ever going to change I Drive Trucks and Paint Maps? I don't know, it feels quite nostalgic for me to see it there, so... Why would I? Oh, hello, Bouncing Flask Catalyst is what I've been looking for. There we go, 60-something poison is a lot more acceptable. Especially while he's being a cripple. Piercing Wail didn't do it for me. Don't need Terror down anymore. Now it's just a case of setting myself up for his grand reveal. Where he tells me how much of a pain in the bum he is. I want to retain some powers to start playing when he gets extra mad, though. Don't take damage. He's out next turn, so let's just try and find the powers we're looking for. That's not really one of them, but it makes something else free, so it's not necessarily bad to have. So yeah, that's one of them found. And there's another one of them found. Okay, that's pretty good. Hold on to those. Doing 25 damage this turn would actually be pretty good for getting these in. However, it doesn't look like it's happening. Also, more powers. Damn, maybe I should have taken that second well-laid plans. I want Wraith form, and the other Wraith form is in the deck. So we can survive 6 turns against him, and that's 6 turns to kill him. With poison? Many things to consider, huh? The blind isn't useful currently either. Alright, it's all about Wraith forming our way down, and accuracy isn't very good, so Panache instead. Because of the zero-cost nature, it might help me out more. Alright, bye Awakened One, and then hello Awakened One. Oh, we keep the backflip, that's nice. Means my deck is full. Foolish, foolish. How do we deal with this? I could force the Panache to... Oh, Wraith form is here. Okay, well, this is a done deal then. Let's start by getting rid of some stuff that gets in the way of Wraith form potentially being hit. I don't have Weaken here, so goodbye Heel Hook, goodbye Storm of Steel. Get outmaneuver done, I want that energy next turn. And then this... Backflip is a bad thing to hit, but I'm not going to play it because it could draw their targets for Panache. Bouncing Flask is a good thing to hit. Start the poison going. Start seeing some more cards. And then begin the Wraith forming unless I think I can hold off here. And I cannot. No. Alright, Wraith form go. Wraith form go! If it's free, let's get it done. And let's hold on to 0 cost block just in case he gets a nasty hit off on us. Whew. Yeah, EU5 around the corner. Now that's something to look forward to. I do still hold EU close in my heart. I need draw here. Guess I'll keep you weak. There's no other use for all this damage, huh? But I'm looking to poison you to death, not stab you to death. It's not that kind of deck. The void immediately being drawn. I need more poison before that catalyst, so I actually deep breath already. 2 energy. What a sad, sorry state. Survive the reflex? Yeah, I gotta get down my deck here. Well, this is looking unpleasant. We're still working our way down the deck, though. This is still not what I'm after. Where's the poison? I did add poison in this deck, right? I strongly recall doing so. Need to keep the draw, need to keep the block-ish. I got a few more turns, but he's got a lot of hit points to chew through. I guess the game's making up for the draw order of the gods that it gave me up till now. There's Catalyst, but we need poison before that's useful. There's accuracy. Well, it makes something free at least. Free draw is free draw. There's some poison. One could say it's not sufficient poison. I'm not taking 1 damage. I've only got 1 copy of Catalyst, don't I? I'm quickly running out of time to defeat you. Alright, backflip. Give me 0 block, please. There's Bouncing Flask. That's what I need. Alright, so... Concentrate, get rid of Neutralize and Prepared to give me the energy that I need to poison this fool, and poison this fool. There we go, now we've won. Gotta get that deflect in. I gotta get my no block. He never saw it coming. Alright, time for you to die. Glad we're done here. And we keep the pen nib set up for the next boss. Okay, what a marathon fight that was. Complicated. That's what happens when you have a 46-card deck. But we're not done yet, of course not. We need another floor to get our Maw Bank going. Poison deals with you if you stack it really, really high. So the best play against the this Time Eater is just stack all the poison, catalyst, so that I poison for at least 200. That could be hard with only 2 of them. Shame I don't have Burst. Cat it off the rip with no draw and no well-laid plans does suck. However, we have Deep Breath. Wait, Deep Breath is also here. Ah, crap. How unfortunate. I want to save these potions, by the way. So I'm not quite willing to spend them on dealing with Time Slug, even though that's a lot of strength. And he does need to die. Strength potion on this fight? These are both pretty bad potions where I am right now, so they're both likely going to be replaced in the Act 4 shop anyway. Part of my problem, though, is that I don't need the... I don't need the healing now. You have Alchemize? No, I do have Alchemize. That's a good reason to use one of them. Alright, let's get shanking a bit. Playing Shivs against Time Eater always feels like a bad deal, doesn't it? I'll take a Deep Breath already. Catalyst free, what an insult. Maybe this draws me the poison I need. It doesn't, but it draws more blinding and more blocking. Can I play 9 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So don't play too many cards. These shivs need to go, though. 4 cards next turn. This is a bit disgusting. But I don't want to take that damage. Alright, 4 cards next turn. 3 expensive cards next turn. That's expensive. Maybe this draws an expensive card? Poison Stab is not expensive. So it's not going well. Not going well at all so far. Then he comes in with a big hit. At least I get well-laid plans down. It's been a long time coming. Piercing Will doesn't help me much here. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't help me much here. Ow. This is going pretty badly. And even if I draw a Wraith form, I can't exactly play it. But Deflect, that's zero cost block, and Panache will make something free for me. Like Leg Sweep, beautiful. Alright, Splendiferous. Getting a little bit more block where I can. A little bit more block where I can. Malaise shuts down Time Eater pretty well, but this is not a good Malaise turn. However, we have well-laid plans now, so I could actually Malaise you next turn. Whether or not that's a good idea remains to be seen. Probably a Piercing Wheel. He's probably going to multi-hit me like a monster. Tough fight. Real tough. Where's Donu Deka? That'd be wonderful. Alright, Piercing Wheel immediately coming in to help me big time. I need to stack that Deadliest Poison on him. And although it's not much, losing one more strength is still okay. But I only have 3 cards to play next turn. 2 if I play Malaise. Alright, you win this turn, Gadget. Don't multi-hit me or else I'll feel really bad about not keeping the Piercing Whale. Alright, I feel good. Is it time to start Wraith forming? Things are getting desperate here. I should hold on to the Wraith form. For now, I should get my potion back. I can't play Corpse Explosion here. And Concentrate isn't so useful right now. Actually, this is my draw next turn. That doesn't look promising, does it? It's all the more reason to Wraith form. Maybe I play 1 card and then next turn I Wraith form. You'll never see it coming. And that card should be Malaise. Yeah, I think I'm desperate enough to start Wraith forming. This fight's going bad and badder. And it's just Wraith form next turn and then hold on to 2 cards. Any of these cards I want to hold on going forward. Draw is good. Getting Terror out of the way is also good, but this guy dies to poison, hopefully. I'm just really slowing the poison. I'm getting quite worried about the heart now. Don't get tempted by anything else. We just Wraith form here. And then... I don't know. If I knew, I'd do it, but I don't know. Need poison, yeah, maybe I should have kept that poison potion for this. Acro Concentrate works well together? If I don't stack poison high enough, he's just going to foolish me to death. Wraith forming again is actually surprisingly good. Keep ourselves alive while the going is good. There's no draw here, is there? Is there stuff I want to redraw? Not really. I need to get my Deadly Poison and my Bouncing Flask. Which means maybe I Acrobat to work my way down for them. It's not looking good. And the Shiv is making life a little harder as well. Deep Breath will help me draw a little bit more as well, but it shuffles stuff in, so no. Backflip works our way down. Maybe save Adrenaline for next turn. Could need it. Tough call. Tough call. It's all quite tough. None of this is particularly useful at all, actually. I don't see the utility of Terror. Maybe a sudden accuracy Storm of Steel towards the end is how we secure the win, after he tells me how much of a fool I am. Okay, well there's one of the missing pieces of the puzzle. Alright, get a little bit more and then double catalyst that and then see if we can't take him out. There's one of the catalysts. Don't want to play it yet, though. I want to get Deadly Poison and the other catalyst first, otherwise he's going to foolish me. And then I'll look like a right fool. Eight, 9, ooh, that could be troublesome. Only 3 cards next turn. That said, if the 3 cards are Deadly Poison, Catalyst, no, I should hold on for 4 cards next turn, especially with the extra energy. Catalyst needs to stay with me, though. This has to be the turn, though. There's no draw here. Uh-oh. It's gonna cleanse all that poison, and I can't kill him like this. Can I, though? 7 brings that up to 34, tripling that. And if we triple it again next turn, he'll die. I think I desperately need that. But there is a draw where I don't get Catalyst. And it's... No, there isn't. There's no such thing as a draw where I don't get Catalyst. Alright, I think we've won. As long as I make him time skip this turn. Also, Doppelganger will help. So, Deadly Poison, Catalyst, Terror, Doppelganger. Keep this. And then he says I'm foolish, but who's the real fool, Time Slug? It's you. God, we made it. That was tough. Oh, that was tough. Anything to set up? Yeah, my pen nib. Where are my attacks? Storm of Steel? Storm of Steel? I didn't discard Storm of Steel, so where are you, Storm of Steel? Well, it's not here. Okay. But what if it is? Well, a Shiv counts. Otherwise, Storm of Steel? Now I can't play it, but whatever. Feel free to steal my turn, Time Slug. It's all yours. Foolish fool... Oh, okay. Bye-bye. That was really, really tough, and a bad sign of things to come in Act 4, because you need to be much faster than however many turns that took. The heart is thumping in boredom from having watched my very, very slow Act 3 boss fights, but I deal a surprisingly high 2370 damage. That's really good. Game thinks I've done really well. We've got 2 really crappy potions going into Act 4. Maw-bank value, though. This Maw-bank has been worth 144 gold. Sorry, did I say 144? I meant 156. I'm not resting for 5 health. A potion does that. I'm instead upgrading something, but what? I don't know. Maybe Malaise, so that even if it does nothing, it will strip 2 artifact. Yeah, stripping 2 artifact on 0 energy is a big deal, especially with Spear and Shield. So yes, Malaise plus, please. Maw value increases. That's enough to buy a relic. This relic we got equals a relic. Amazing. After Image could be a big help against the boss fight. Also, it's innate, so we get it turn 1. It also is a power, so it makes something else free. Bullet time kills block, but... kills draw, rather, but it makes my entire hand free. Could be useful. Wait, I got the full omelet. Cool. Everything's upgraded. I was wondering why there were so many upgraded cards here. I need a better potion. Gambler's Brew is a better potion. Beats Explosive Potion hands down. I really don't want the Fear Potion either. So I guess I take Strength Potion, Gambler Potion. That'll help a lot more killing Spear and Shield. Ho ho. What's the cost here? I want my calculator. So I have 362 gold. I'm going to remove 78 because I'm definitely taking Gambler's Brew. Going to remove 56. I'm almost certainly taking the Strength Potion. I kind of want After Image, so let's take 88 away as well. That leaves me with 140, so I can't get bullet time. Maybe that's for the better. Do we take Good Instincts for 0-cost block? Do we want to remove a card? Might want to remove Accuracy. Still make something else free, but... maybe remove Slice? Slice is complete trash right now. $140 won't buy any of these relics. I don't have Sacred Bark. I've got Sacred... oh, yeah, Sacred Bark. I mixed that up with the branch. But yeah, I want Sacred Bark. To the point where I'll toss 2 potions for it. Do I actually believe in the Strength Potion? Seriously. It's a lot of damage turn 1, but it's not like it's a flex potion. And it would save me 56 gold, so I could actually buy Bullet Time. Allowing me to play my entire hand, which will be nice and fat due to the draw and retain that I have. However, a lot of my cards already draw, so I'm unsure about that. Anyway, the Gambler's Brew is a given, and the Fear Potion is a load of tosh, so toss that and buy that. Break them all back so it stops showing up. After Image will help with Beat of Death. Not entirely, but a little bit. I wish I had Tungsten Rod to go with it. And it's an innate power, so yeah, it's also on sale. Go on. He's offering me a bargain. We in no world do we take Blood Vial. Medical Kit will get rid of the statuses, but... and the Explosive Potion is 40 damage in Spear and Shield. That could be relevant. If we don't get our poison going, that head start could be useful. It's also 5 healing and a 40% chance to be replaced. Thing is, neither of these are particularly good in the heart fight, so keep the money and the potion that works for Spear and Shield. That's my brilliant idea so far. And it is brilliant. Do we take Bullet Time, though? In what situations does it work? So many of my cards are draw, and not being able to draw hurts. Yeah, they're either drawing or already 0 cost, so what's the value of Bullet Time? Could make Sneaky Strike an energy generator. Could draw all my poison in one turn and not be able to play it. Medkit for the burns. Yes, but this, throwing away the burns doesn't really help. It saves me 4 damage. Yay, what does that do for me? Not much. This is for the burns. The Gambler's Brew. And then getting rid of them with Medical Kit makes the Gambler's Brew worse. This is mostly here for turn 2 Spear and Shield. And this is here for turn 1 Spear and Shield, so I don't know. I think removing a card is the best thing I can do here. Get rid of that Slice, it contributes nothing to the deck. Yeah, 6 damage even at 0 cost is not worth it. Everything else has a place in this deck, but Slice never did. Well, actually, it was an Act 1 card, and it wasn't that bad for it, but now it's got to go. At least Cloak and Dagger gives me 6 block, but Slice does not. Slice is not nice. And now we barely have enough money to tempt us on anything, although Good Instincts. 12 block, front-loaded block. Yes. Gotta tip the guy somehow. Right, Spear and Shield. How do I deal with you? Probably by Explosive Potioning turret. Oh, all of their artifact is gone. That's cool. I can start poisoning them immediately. After Image makes Terror or Backflip free, both are good. Terrorizing you so I can Corpse Explosion and take you both out. This is already a good start. Get the damage going because this thing heals me immediately and has no real further utility. Drawing 2 is nice. And if it's Escape Plan, that's still nice to redraw. Doppelganger is not what I'm looking for here. Accuracy Adrenaline could well be what I'm looking for here. This makes Backflip free, so it's a net benefit to play. Keep drawing. Keep drawing. Wow. And the Wraith forms make each other free. Wow. This is a very, very, very happy time to be me. Yeah, there's no way we don't do this. Now we have 6 turns to kill these things, and we have accuracy already in play. I gotta say that mummified hand has already helped us out a whole bunch. Shame about the bouncing flask. Bigger shame about the alchemize. And then we get to... Was this better with the accuracy? I don't know. So next turn's gonna suck, but we're invincible, so what do we care? Not much. I don't want to see this card again, and I want the extra damage. Alright, so blocking is hard, but Horn Cleat makes it look easy. Also, you need to be Corpse Explosioned. Also, how about fewer burns? Really, really wish I had Retain, because there's one of the catalysts. But there's 101 ways to kill Spire's Spear within 5 turns, so let's just move on with our lives. Keeping the Gambler's Brew for the heart is also a big boon. Gotta poison you to death. Well, there are other ways to kill you. But poison's a good way. This to discard reflex for more draw? No, this to do it for free. There's well-laid plans. Life is good now. And let's make sure next turn is extra good. Didn't need a piercing screech there. Didn't really achieve anything. Still won't achieve anything whilst we're undefeatable. I don't really want anything. I guess I'll take Storm of Steel because it could do something. Could damage the spear more. And then once the spear is dead, the run is over. For them, at least. Panache is cool. Making Storm of Steel free is cool. Malaise is cool. But no, I want to work up my pen nib here. And we're unkillable right now, so let's bring that pen nib up to where it belongs. 4, 5, 6 is fine. Black Star kicks in at the final moment to give me some incredibly welcome maximum hit points. Also turn 1 block, extremely valuable against the heart. And another Malaise, an upgraded backflip, and upgraded acrobatics. Acrobatics is still proving difficult on 3 energy, so we don't take that. Another backflip is cool, but what about that Malaise? I don't think it's as cool as it seems against the heart. Yeah, because Piercing Wail already does what Malaise is setting out to do. The only reason we have Malaise is to stop the multi-hit from destroying us. So I think I take a backflip. Even more draw and block. Maybe I have too many backflips. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. But with a deck this fat, draw is good. On the other hand, spending energy on that drawing is something I can't really afford. Should have dug for the Alchemize. Oh, you're right. But we already saw Alchemize at the top, and Deep Breath, so it would have been a lot of digging. We might not have made it in time. Don't think so. Might regret that, but I don't think it's the right call. Alright, so the block makes playing After Image into everything else much easier a choice. Oh, well, footwork becomes free. I don't want to make any of this other stuff free, so I'm going to lessen my chances by bringing in Adrenaline. Terror and Alchemize. I've got more energy than I can even play with, and I have no further draw. Let's just get this down, shall we? Terrorizing the Heart is good. Alchemizing is good. Distilled Chaos is questionable. Very questionable. Especially with the Wraith forms in the deck, that could hurt more than it helps, so let's hold on to that. 6 cards drawn, though. It could really save a bum turn. And there will be bum turns. Turns full of bum. Let's draw 2. Leg Sweep is good, keeps the heart weakened on its entire first cycle. Especially when I don't have well-laid plans, that's good. That means I don't want to backflip, because it could get me well-laid plans. In that case, Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Pendant Backstab, go! Actual turn 1 damage on the heart. I don't play this, because we can't retain what we get. I want well-laid plans down on the double. Strength pot, we don't have a strength pot, we've got a Gambler's Brew. Discards as many cards as you want, and you draw that many. It's one of the few potions that do not get enhanced by the Sacred Bark. So buying it at full cost might seem a bit iffy, but it was my iffy choice to make. Right, Piercing Will's here on the wrong turn, but Well-Laid Plans is here on the right turn. So let the right one in. Ugh, of course we make Piercing Will free. Right, this could be tricky to block, but let's do our best. Let's Completely fail because of Void. Okay. Do I Distilled Chaos for 6 here? Or do I take a lot of damage on the chin? I think we take a lot of damage on the chin. This extra weaken does nothing but 4 damage and hurts me for 1. This malaise... Together, this will actually prolong the weaken for 1 more turn. That's okay. Also helps with a multi-hit. Ow! Ugh. Maybe we should have bought that fairy aeons ago. Right, good instinct coming in to be good. Concentrate coming in to be amazing. Piercing Wail unnecessary. I think I'll be able to block this easily enough. I don't believe that, do I? I'm going to have extra energy. I'm contemplating throwing away the Piercing Wail. We've already thrown away 1, but we have 1 more that I'd want to retain for the next multi-hit. Definitely want the poison down. That's a must. Not sure if poison stab is a poison I'm looking for though. It's only 3, but 3 is 9 is 27 with catalyst. All right, bye slimed. And hello, tough bandage block. See, I said we'd get the block we need. Said we get the block we need. All right, this is looking pretty good. It's a shame we top decked 1 catalyst, but there are more catalysts to my name. Never needed a Piercing Wail in my life. So we'll hold on to it for safekeeping. If only I brought that 6 damage Liquid Thorns, but we've needed the potions. We've been cycling potions like mad in this run. What does this look like? Since I have Retain, it looks like Acrobatics. Corpse Explosion is even more poison, which is good. Goodbye, Piercing Wail. You're not necessary right now. If only I had a bit more energy, I would like to Corpse Explosion and then Storm of Steel to ravish the deck. However, with Pocket Watch, just playing Corpse Explosion, or God forbid, Doppelganger. Doppelganger makes my next draw 9 cards and a Gorillion energy, and I can retain Corpse Explosion. That is good. Probably keep Deflect for some 0-cost block. Excuse me. Backflip was a choice given all this energy, but we have many choices. Starting with blocking. We're at the point where I can very happily Wraith Form, but if I can block without Wraith Forming, that's even better. No, that blocking without Wraith Forming could prove difficult. I do know that it has its artifact, so I'm not about to suddenly throw away my catalyst on this. How do I break artifact? Not easily. The Corpse Explosion breaks both of it, though, and catalysting this into 60 and that into 180 is perfectly okay. So Corpse Explosion to break the catalyst, break the artifact, rather. So we can actually go Corpse Explosion, catalyst, and almost die. That's not good. What if we play all of these cards? That could discard something very important. Can I discard a card here? If I can play that Sneaky Strike and just get energy for it from it for free. I can do that with Prepared. Okay, let's do something a little unusual. Let's use Prepared. Oh, hello, Wraith Form. I was actually hoping to play you for free, but maybe we still can. Get rid of Leg Sweep. Playing that all-out attack is incredibly risky, though. Play Wraith Form. Accuracy could make Wraith Form free. The odds aren't great, though. Play Wraith Form, play Corpse Explosion, play Distilled Chaos. Yeah, play Wraith Form. Oh, it makes Catalyst free. That makes my life easier. Get rid of that artifact. Do we risk the all-out attack discarding the Catalyst? It's a pretty big risk. Considering that there's pretty much zero risk to just holding Catalyst in Wraith form right now. And unloading like a madman next turn. Yeah, that's the much more correct play, right? Don't get carried away here. Or just play Catalyst now, it's free. Yeah, what am I playing at? Play it now. Driving myself insane here. I kind of still need energy. And that blind is a bit useless since I'm already untouchable. Okay, if I can discard a card, which I can, Sneaky Strike becomes an energy generator. So, goodbye... Oh wait, that didn't discard a card. Ah, crumbs. This does, but it might discard Wraith form. Yeah, bollocks. Might still discard Wraith form. Whew, never punished. Alright, Distilled Chaos, help me. No, Storm of Steel, no! That could be a big, big problem, by the way. Then I don't hold on to my Wraith form. Might have thrown it by doing that, but we have Gambler's Brew, so don't worry about it. Also lots of energy, and lots of draw. Heel Hook, double synergy. Burn, double bad. And there's the Catalyst, alright. I wasn't worried for a microsecond. The heart is dead, and we still have to survive, actually. Could still die. Save the Gambler's Brew for next turn in case things look really bad. No, with all this energy, I should do Gambler's Brew now. Or keep it weak. I mean, this is turn 7. The multi-hit could hurt pretty bad. And we can hold on to the Piercing Will, though, so I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Hold on to Piercing Will, hold on to the Deflect. Still gives me a... Where's my Dexterity? The world will never know. Right, multi-hit is nothing to a guy with Piercing Will. So just... flex. Take 0 points of damage and win. I like winning. Good lord, that was an agonizing deck. So chaotic, so fat, and so victorious. Sweating here, actually sweating from that deck. It was going all over the place. I want to build for poison because I start with Catalyst and Poison Stab, but oh, I get a deadly poison. I'll upgrade it, but here are Shivs and Storm of Steel and ugh. Okay, but I had to play that Distilled Chaos. Everybody wanted to see 6 cards played at once. And my Gambler's Brew, we just turf it off the end. 77 or so gold I just wasted in the shop. There we go. Loads of... Oh. I think I fat-fingered the continue there. Right, chat, what do we do now? I could certainly go for another round of Slay the Spire. A rousing round with perhaps the Iron Chad, or maybe going for another glorious victory with the Defect, like we did the other day. What a win. Yeah, 3 energy Silent, by the way. It's very, very difficult. Silent has a lot of heavy cards and a lot of drawing, and her energy generation generally goes hand in hand with that drawing. So you want to like outmaneuver, get a lot of energy to play next turn with draw, or discard cards that you've drawn with concentrate to get energy. It was very, very difficult to make that work. Even with all this draw, energy is still needed. And my physical attacks were limp-wristed. Does it say how many turns this took? I thought it did. Oh yeah, 15 turns against the Awakened one. 10 against Time Eater. But Spear and Shield just disintegrated. That draw was draw of the gods, I kid you not.